part of my 31 movies of Halloween, I'm going to suggest that you watch 13 Ghosts from 2001. It's actually a remake from 13 Ghosts from 1960. I've never seen the original, but I have seen the remake with Tony Shalhoub, and it's one of my favorites. One of my guilty pleasures. I know it's not perfect, and it's sometimes along the goofy side, but still has plenty of horror. But let's just go on to the beginning of this film, and I'll talk you through it. We start off by seeing some family photos and hearing people talk, and then we hear a fire alarm go off. That always triggers my animals, so that's a little bit of a warning there. And so we get the idea that a fire has started, the mother was trapped, and the mother ended up dying. Stars Tony Shalhoub, Shannon Elizabeth, Matthew Lillard, Raw Digga. I sound so natural saying that, don't I? Now it's a bigger cast because 13 Ghosts. Duh. There's going to be 13 ghosts in this eventually, but we are introduced to 12 of them. So Arthur has his 2 children, teenager Kathy and his younger boy Bobby, along with a live-in nanny. Now this guy is complaining he doesn't have enough money, that's why they're in this little apartment after the house burned down, blah blah blah, but you have a live-in nanny who is rude and does her job poorly.
Bobby, don't call your sister a slut. I prefer the term bitch.
So anyway, Arthur inherits his Uncle Cyrus's estate after his uncle passes away. It's a large glass house, and it's also a prison to 12 ghosts. Who wouldn't want a house like that, right? In the beginning, he really doesn't know that ghosts are in prison there. He just thinks his uncle was very eccentric. And of course, they're happy to have a big home. The ghosts are great. I love them, and that's one of the things that I always wish they had delved into a little bit more. They could have made a movie about each ghost. And now, although most of the ghosts look unsettling or scary in some way, most of them aren't harmful. They're just innocent victims of circumstances, and they were just used as part of this collection. Obviously, though, there are some like the jackal, which is terrifying. That is frightening. You could do a whole movie on at least the jackal. Make this happen. It's one of my favorite things to look up as the extras, some of the extra stuff on the DVD or find it on YouTube, and they talk about the backstories of each ghost, and I find that so interesting. So we kind of watch as this family slowly realizes there's something not right here. There's also some glasses that show up which help the wearer see the ghost. It's a frightening thought. Also, these glass doors and walls have this scripture, this writing on there to kind of keep the ghost contained. Well, as you can guess, the ghosts don't stay contained. And of course, Matthew Lillard is great in this, as always. He's a great fun character, and I highly suggest you watch even just for him. Because come on now, it's Matthew Lillard, it's good. He's pretty much a staple for slasher films at this point. Now, of course, it's not perfect. There are some issues that could be fixed, but you know what? This is a great fun film. If you just want to sit back and watch a typical ghost slasher, this is one you need to watch. Even though, like I say, some of the characters get on my nerves, but we'll go past that. The rest of it makes up for its flaws. Plus, if you're trying to take a slasher too seriously, you're not going to have a fun time. And of course, you know, it does have some touching moments because the mother did pass in the fire, so there's some sadness there, but there's also a lot of comedy in this film. So check out 13 Ghosts from 2001. Let me know what you thought. Come back in the comments and tell me. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.
What did I just say? Did I just say there's a petting zoo downstairs? No! There are ghosts downstairs, Arthur.
Right.